Y'all listen to me, okay? I got a problem, okay? I got a problem, okay? 2024 was stressful, okay? 2024 was stressful. I am a stress shopper, okay? Sometimes I just be buying shit and I ain't even know what it is. I'm too lazy to get up and go check if I already got it, so I just get it. But first of all, okay, 2024, I can't with 2024, okay? So what I have decided, okay, I was deciding more towards the end of 2024. I was like, dude, I got to get my finances together because first of all, I'm a freelancer, okay? I could have a 10K month, I could have a 1K month, I could have a no K month, okay? Like, let's be talking about it, okay? Second of all, okay, y'all know the crazy shit that happened to me in 2024. I've got, Lucy, stop! I got medical bills, okay? We had to put a whole new heater system in the day before Christmas, on Christmas Eve, okay? We had to get a new bay window. We had all this moisture coming in, okay? Like, our house decided to start falling apart in 2024 alongside our lives. Okay, our lives just started to fall apart, basically, in 2024. So, I find myself, okay, plus let's not forget, like, student loans and y'all, I can't do it, okay? So, I need to get my finances together. Like, I'm sick and tired of myself. Okay, I am sick and tired of myself and purchasing things, and I just can't. So, I am gonna try to do a no buy, low buy in 2025. And once I started, like, voicing this out, right, of course, what happens, right, my algorithm, okay, starts to, like, show me all the no buys, low buys. Now, I say no buys, low buys because you ain't gonna go from, like, buying everything to not buying anything at all. Like, I'm sorry, but it's just hard. You're gonna screw up. Like, you're going to screw up when you do a no buy, low buy, okay? So I have made some rules about a no buy, low buy for 2025 to hopefully start saving some money and get some debt paid off, because I got debt. Yeah, I got debt. We all got debt. I feel like there's, like, this shame around debt when, like, life happens to all of us. So, like, don't be ashamed that you have credit card debt or you have, like, loans and stuff. Like, we have a home equity loan that we have for, like, emergencies because we just ain't got it like that. And our heater had to be paid through that home equity loan because obviously there was carbon monoxide in our house and we could have died. So, like, whatever. It is what it is. So we'll pay it off, okay? But in order to pay that off sooner, I need to start really getting my finances together. And I think a no buy, low buy is really going to help me do that in 2025. So, let's go over the rules that I have written for myself for 2025. Okay, first things first, okay? Y'all, if you've been here with me for a little bit, you guys know, like, in almost every single video, I talk about how much product I have, makeup-wise, okay? I have so much beauty product, like, it's ridiculous. First of all, from, like, PR, so, like, and I ain't even an influencer. Like, I'm not even, like, trying to be an influencer. Like, I still get PR because I'm a professional makeup artist, and it's like, that's a lot. I cannot with these people who get, like, hundreds of boxes of PR. Like, I understand that, like, they give it away and donate it, but, like, it's a waste, in my opinion, and consumption in our society is so toxic. Like, it's bad for the environment, it's bad for our finances, it's just a bad image, in my opinion. Like, consumerism is just, it's gotten a little out of hand. I am going to be using all the product that I have within my beauty room at home, which is why I got this nice, beautiful new, which of course was a birthday present, which we wouldn't have gotten if we knew that we needed a new heater, but. However, I did go through all the product that I know that, like, expired and I was just not going to use or, like, was old. And I got rid of it, obviously, safety reasons. And I now have product that I know I'm going to use till the end or until I know I can no longer use it. And I will not be buying anything new. Unless I run out. Unless I run out. So, like, this is for skincare especially, okay? When I run out of my skincare, I'm gonna go to whatever I have inside my drawer next, and I'm gonna use that, and then once that's out, then I can go out and purchase a new one. That's it. No new makeup, skincare, unless I have run out of that type of product, and that's that. Makeup is a little different because, like, you can't just, like, use up an eyeshadow. I mean, maybe you can, yeah, but, like, I'm probably not going to use up all my eyeshadow palettes. But I don't need any more eyeshadow palettes. Only time, it's hard for me though. This one, it's a little difficult for me, right? Because I have a professional kit and I have my personal stuff. They stay separated. My professional kit, if something breaks, if something needs to be replaced for sanitary reasons, If it's expired, whatever, it gets thrown out. Like, I don't play around with you guys. Like, me, I will use an eyeshadow palette that I've had for years because it's me and I know no one else has touched it. However, if something in my professional kit needs to be replaced, it's being replaced. That's that. Like, I don't play around with my professional kit. My home stuff though, like the only thing I should be replacing are the skincare products I use and like cream products that I run out of that I use every single day, whatever, what have you. Or if something breaks, say like one of my actual beauty tools that I use breaks or something, I can replace it if I don't already have something else. That was a lot. I feel like that was a lot. But for me, I will not be purchasing any new makeup products, any new beauty products until the one that I have is completely out. I do not have any more of that type of product at home, or for my professional kit, it has broken or for sanitary purposes needs to be replaced. That's number one for me because I feel like I as a consumer in the beauty world, like it's so easy to be sucked in and they just want to sell you like the next best thing, and like I'm just so easily influenced and I'm like, okay, no, Jen. Stop looking at things. If you need to unsubscribe from emails, if you need to take apps off your phone, if you need to like whatever, set reminders so you don't look at things, okay? Do it. Sometimes I need to do those things. I have unsubscribed from a lot of my beauty emails because I'm like, I can't even see it because I will be easily influenced. The next big one for me, okay, no new clothes or accessories unless they have been, unless they are worn through or don't fit me or need to be replaced for some reason. If I rip something or if something starts to like run or if like threads start to come out or something starts to wear and tear on them, I will replace them, that's fine. But like, I don't need to buy 100 pairs of my leggings because, well, because I just want them. Like, because they're on sale. Like, no, Jen, no. You're gonna use what you have at home, go through your closet, take the time. This is my problem. I don't take the time to look to see what I have. I just like, oh, okay, I like this. I don't think I have anything like this and purchase. Like, no. Just because something's on sale, no. No new clothes. I'm gonna be wearing what I have unless, God forbid, I need something very specific or something has like a hole or tears, and if I know how to sew, so like if I can't repair it myself, then I will get rid of it and replace it. That's huge. That's a huge one for me. Again, because I'm just lazy and I don't feel like getting up and seeing what I already have. Okay, no new shoes. Okay, this kind of goes along with like clothes and accessories. However, shoes are a little different because clearly like I wear the same shoes every day, like especially the ones that I wear to the gym. Like, of course, they're probably going to wear out a lot more because I literally wear them every single day. This one is also huge for me. No new books. If you follow me on TikTok at all, you know that I actually started like a mini library downstairs, like in our basement and like our finished portion of our basement, and I have bookshelves down there now and they're pretty full. I would buy a new book like every time I went out, and honestly I would read it right away. Like, I'm a very fast reader and you guys know I read like 75 books last year. I'm up to 100 for this year. Like, I want to read 100 this year. I haven't read 100 yet, but I would just get new books and then it was starting to get to the point where like I wasn't reading them fast enough, so they were starting to accumulate. I have to read what I have down there first, and that if that means DNRing some of my books because I just don't enjoy them, fine. Life's too short. DNR that book, or DNR. Oh my God, I just went back to like my like healthcare days for a DNR. Like, a DNR is do not resuscitate. Oh my God, no, DNF. I'm sorry, I come from healthcare, so DNR is like the acronym that I like. Is that the right word, acronym? I don't know. Anyway, I'm used to DNR. DNR, no, we're not DNRing anyone, we're DNFing. Life's too short. DNF the book, okay? I am absolutely going to read through all the only, okay, hold on. There is a stipulation to this one, okay? The only book I am allowed to purchase, that I'm allowing myself to purchase because I've been waiting, literally all of us have been waiting months for, okay, is Onyx Storm. If you know me, I'm a huge fan of Fourth Wing and Iron Flame. I'm actually reading Iron Flame now and I've been holding off reading it because I'm so, like, I don't want to read it too soon because the wait time between this book and like the new book that's coming out is almost too much for me to bear. So for me, I'm allowed to buy Onyx Storm because I've actually budgeted for it. So no new books, okay, unless I read all the ones that I already have on my TBR downstairs. I'm gonna say only one meal or like date night with Dan's like once a month. Once a month. maybe twice. I might try to budget for 2. This was huge for us. We used to eat out literally all the time because life was so chaotic, okay? But I have been meal prepping at home, and it has been so nice to already have all of the meals that I need, like, just in the fridge. Like, even for like dinners and stuff, because Dams will come home and like work out downstairs, and then like we don't have dinner together. Like, I'll eat dinner and go to bed and like get myself ready for the night, and he'll just be getting done his workout, come up, and he's able to eat. But like already having the meals ready has been phenomenal. And when I go to the grocery store, I get exactly what we need. We make those meals and we're good to go. So I'm going to say like maybe every other week, like once every other week, so twice a month, going out and just doing like a cute little date night. Like, and it can be on a budget. Like, remember guys, we can budget for cheaper things. Not drinking alcohol, maybe just having a water or like a fountain soda, or going to a place that isn't like crazy expensive, or maybe a place we have like a gift card to. All these things can obviously be budgeted. We're just, the amount of times that we're going out, that we were going out like a while back, not okay. Not okay. We'll be eating at home much more from here on out. No new random home decor. We've spent enough money on our house in 2024 that I'm literally over my house. I'm like, can we just sell our house and start over? Because I'm already over it. With the new window, we have whole new heating system downstairs. Like, just the crap. Like, we put new flooring in here because like the carpet was all crazy. No more home decor. If something needs to be fixed, that's different. No new home decor. I love redesigning things. Oh my God, I love like getting new things and like styling things like in my lip. No, Jen, you can't do it, Jen. You cannot do it. You don't need to do it. So stop, okay? Stop. This is another huge one for me, okay? No more Starbucks. No more. I mean, this kind of falls also under that, like, no going out, okay? Whenever I work, it's like routine for me to stop at Starbucks before I go see my client or go to like a wedding or go to a job that day. I have actually saved whatever gift cards that I have, okay? And they have been loaded on my Starbucks card, and I have been drinking coffee at home no matter what. Legit, I have not been to Starbucks in a while, and I'm proud of myself for that. And I'm only allowing myself to get Starbucks like before a client or like a larger wedding party if I really need that caffeine. I'm spending way too much money at Starbucks because the prices are only going up. So like, I'm trying to wean myself off. Like, I know the gift cards are there and I can get a Starbucks if I need it, but like, I really don't need it. And I honestly love just like, making a hot cup of coffee at home in like my favorite mug and like curling up on the couch with a good book. Like, oh yeah, no more Starbucks for me. No more Starbucks. With this being said, I am going in with stipulations. Of course, I'm going to allow myself, if I find something that I know is something that I will use and I find it for a really good price, or if it's like really on sale and I know we're gonna like maybe need it soon or something, like I'm gonna allow myself to make decisions in the moment. However, I am going to give myself time before I purchase that item. So say like my favorite pair of jeans are on sale and mine are getting a little bit worn, but I don't need them. I'm gonna step back and I'll add it to my cart, and I'll step back and I'll give myself a little bit of time, maybe a day or two, to really think about like whether I need it. I'm not going to impulse buy. When I'm in the moment, I'm like, okay, I'm going to think about this. If I'm still thinking about it X amount of time later, then I'll buy it. I'll buy it, and maybe it's even more on sale then. I don't know. But I'm going to try to not impulse buy because I am an impulse shopper. I'm like, oh, I like that. I'm just gonna get it. Like, especially Amazon's the worst with that, because it's like, oh, it shows up on my Amazon thing and like they target you with all of that. And I'm like, they know me too well. And then I'm like, that's a really cool device. I want that. And then I buy it and I'm like, I didn't need this. Like, what am I doing? What am I doing? If I have a gift card somewhere, of course I'm going to use that gift card to that certain thing. So my father-in-law gives us all like Amazon gift cards for our birthdays and Christmas. I've been buying stuff that I know I use and need throughout the year. So I have been like stocking up, but I've been using my gift cards. Of course, gift cards are allowed. Or if I have like points to somewhere and I can, like, I got a dress for $5 from American Eagle because I had points, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna use these points for something that I may be impulse buying, but I like it and I know it's only $5. Like, if I can use reward points or gift cards along with something and it's within a certain budget, I'm going to allow myself that purchase. Like, I'm also going to be giving myself grace during all of this as well. What else is on the list? Like, I tried to make rules that were my problematic areas, right? Like going out, clothes, shoes, makeup, things like that. Like, but again, like I needed, I've been lifting more weights and stuff recently, and I needed a new pair of shoes that weren't running shoes, because when I would do certain lifts, I'm actually pitching forward, because running shoes, right, they have all that cushion in it. I needed a very flat pair of shoes, but I had a gift card to Amazon. So what did I do? I used some of my gift cards from Amazon to purchase those shoes. Like, I'm trying to hold on to my gift cards for as long as possible, and only using it for things that I know are like worth it. Like, clearly my safety is main priority. Like, of course I'm gonna buy a new pair of shoes because I was literally shifting forward. Plus I don't want to hurt myself in the wrong shoes. So yeah, so that's huge. That's huge to me. I did get new powders for my kit, but I actually went with the mini airbrush finishing powders from Charlotte Tilbury. So I decided to, again, I had points from Sephora. I wanted every shade, but I was like, you know what, let me just start with the mini ones, because I want to make sure that I really like having them in my kit. So I saved a lot of money knowing that I got the minis, plus I used all of my rewards to take more money off at checkout. And I think for all 4 shades, it was like $100. Which I know is a lot, but they go in my professional kit, and unfortunately I can't be as strict with my professional kit because some of those things do have to be replaced and for sanitary purposes and things like that. A lot of people are allowing things like board games and puzzles and things like that, which is fine. I personally, like, that's in the like thing, like we have a couple puzzles downstairs. Like, if it's something that we don't really do a lot of, like we used to do puzzles all the time, but we don't do them as often. Like, I'm not going to allow myself to go out and just buy puzzles, because knowing me, I'll just go out and buy like 6 of them and be like, oh, we'll just do these eventually, and then not do any of them. Like, Jen, come on. Like, if you know who you are, like, be honest with yourself about all of this, okay? Come on. Overall, a lot of people too are giving themselves a budget per month that they can use to buy certain things. So maybe you are allowing yourself $100 a month to go out and maybe buy a new beauty product, or buy a new book, or buy a new pair of shoes, or a new article of clothing. For me, I'm taking January, and I'm going to try to implement these rules in January and see how I make out. For me, I feel like thinking about the entire year, right? Like, that's just going to be like, oh my God, that's just too much. Like, it's going to be too overwhelming, and you're most likely going to just set yourself up to fail. However, if I just do it for January, I know for a fact, like, okay, I got through January, I can get through February. If I can get through February, I can get through March, things like that. And honestly, so far, like yesterday was my first Target run for the new year. When I would go into the aisle and like, say for like our coffee that we drink, I was like, okay, but do we need it? I know we still have a box at home, so let me wait until the next time I go to the store to grab a box of coffee. I will literally think in my head, like, okay, but is it necessary right now? Like, if it isn't necessary right now, then I am not gonna purchase it while I'm there. There's also like, did I look at clothes and stuff in Target? Yeah, I did look. Did I go through the book section? Yeah, I went through the book section, but you know, I was like, okay, there's nothing that is really catching my eye. And I know for a fact if something did, I would double check. Like, I would be like, okay, I'm gonna give myself some time. If I still am thinking about this one thing, like X amount of time later, then I'll purchase it. Really what this no buy, low buy is about is just being more mindful with the things that I'm purchasing and using my money towards, because clearly there's priorities in life, like not dying of carbon monoxide, and having the money up front to do those things. That was huge for us, and it was definitely scary. I'm like, okay, Jen, you need to get your shit together, because clearly things can go wrong at any moment, and this is our safety that we're talking about here. Like, you need to prioritize. So that was a bit of an eye-opener for me, and I was like, we need to prioritize our money a little bit better. It's almost been very like palate cleansing almost, to go through things and like see that you want things and being like, no, I have that already. It's almost been like a stress reliever, because I feel like too, like this gives me time to like reflect on myself and not worry about like that serotonin dopamine rush of like trying to like purchase everything. And things are definitely more expensive these days too, so prioritizing your money is unfortunately just like a way of life nowadays. And Chris and I both make a great living. We're extremely fortunate for what we do have, and it's like what if we just sat with that for a while? Like, we're just extremely fortunate. We have everything we need and we're good, you know? I just feel like it's gonna make me feel so much better knowing that I've prioritized some things more this year. So when we do get thrown curveballs, because that seems to be the theme forever now. That seems to have been the theme for a long time now, just being thrown curveballs. Yeah, we're gonna try to implement these few rules for now and see how the no buy low buy goes for January. And yeah, let me know if you guys are doing a no buy low buy January. I know a ton of people are doing them because, like, I mean, everything in 2024 unfortunately just like went sky high. So I think a lot of us have to kind of like readjust and reevaluate, and that's what we're doing. We're readjusting and reevaluating. Let me know if you guys are doing any of it. And those are my few rules, just a few rules that I'm implementing, and then maybe we can implement some more. But for right now, those are my no buy low buys, and I have been mentioning this for a long time, so I'm very proud of myself for finally implementing that and sharing it with you guys. So let me know if you're doing it, and let me know if these rules also help. Okay guys, until next time, I will see you all later.